Hey movie fans! If you hadn't already heard, the Oscar nominations have come out. So today I'll be doing my Oscar show, hence the dress clothes, so I thought I'd put at least some effort into this. This video will be in two parts, because there's a lot to cover, obviously. These videos will be comprised of me going through the categories and what got nominated, as well as giving my predictions for who I think has the best chance to win. So without further ado, let's start off big. The Best Picture of the Year. And the nominees are American Sniper, Birdman, The Imitation Game, Theory of Everything, Whiplash, Selma, Grand Budapest Hotel, and Boyhood. I do believe Boyhood will win this one. There's a lot of buzz surrounding this movie because it took 12 years to make. They stuck with the same boy and they just showed his natural progression over the years. I haven't seen the movie, but granted there was a lot of buzz around it. Of all these movies, what's the one that I would love to see, but I don't think it actually will? Grand Budapest Hotel, directed by Wes Anderson. That was a very, very fun and humorous time, led the way by Voldemort himself, Ralph Fiennes. I don't think it'll win, it'll be a long shot, but don't fret, fans of Grand Budapest Hotel, this movie has a lot of nominations this year. Moving on, we have Achievement of Directing, which is basically the Best Director Award. And in this category, we have Birdman, yet again, Boyhood, yet again, as you can tell there's going to be some recurring titles, Foxcatcher, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and The Imitation Game. Of all these movies, I'll actually pick Birdman. Yes, I picked Boyhood to win Best Picture, and Richard Linklater is probably going to get a lot of consideration. But, given the buzz surrounding Birdman, I do kind of think that it'll lead the director towards that win. He's a foreign director, so I'm not even going to try and embarrass him by pronouncing his name, but I do actually believe that he will get the nod over Richard Linklater's Boyhood. Next up, we have Best Actor in a Leading Role. The nominees are Steve Carell in Foxcatcher, Bradley Cooper in American Sniper, Benedict Cumberbatch in The Imitation Game, Michael Keaton, once again in Birdman. Yeah, that one's going to have a lot of nominations, as you'll see. And Eddie Redmayne in The Theory of Everything. I think this will come down to a race between Eddie Redmayne in Theory of Everything playing Stephen Hawking, or Michael Keaton in Birdman, more or less playing a dark, twisted side of kind of himself, actually, because the plot of Birdman is a former superhero who wants to make a big movie comeback. I gotta give it to Birdman on this one. I think Michael Keaton will win this one. He won at the Golden Globes, and I think that's a precursor for him winning at the Academy Awards. I think it'll be a very, very big night for Birdman, and I think Michael Keaton will definitely be leading the way with winning that Best Lead Actor role. He knocked it out of the park in that movie. Next, we have Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role, and the nominees are Robert Duvall in The Judge, Ethan Hawke in Boyhood, Edward Norton in Birdman, J.K. Simmons in Whiplash, and the Incredible Hulk himself, Mark Ruffalo, in Foxcatcher. Now, of all of these, I think this one is the one I'm the most positive about, and that is J.K. Simmons, Mr. J. Jonah Jameson himself, winning for Whiplash. He was brutal, tyrannical, and very, very detail-oriented in Whiplash, which really, he drove the movie. Him and Miles Teller really made the movie stand out as one of the best of the year. If Whiplash does not win any other awards, I do believe that this will be the one that it wins because J.K. Simmons stands out that much in this performance and really, really excelled in the role, proving why he's such a great and versatile actor. Next up, we have Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role. And the nominees are Marion Cotillard in 2 Days, One Night, Reese Witherspoon in Wild, Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl, Julianne Moore in Still Alice, and Felicity Jones in The Theory of Everything. Now, Julianne Moore won for Still Alice at the Golden Globes. That being said, I do firmly believe that it'll be Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl winning this one. Wow, she was one of the main reasons why the movie was so hauntingly good. She really excelled. Her and Ben Affleck's interactions with each other were creepy, and her mindset and the way she performed it in just the slightest mannerisms really, really excelled, and she was a great actress. She really burst on the scene out of nowhere. And I do firmly believe that this will be her big coming out party, and she will be the one walking away with the gold come the Academy Awards. Next up, if you can follow the trend, is Best Actress in a Supporting Role. And the nominees are Patricia Arquette in Boyhood, Laura Dern in Wild, Keira Knightley in The Imitation Game, Emma Stone in Birdman, yes, Birdman, just keep popping up, I know, and Meryl Streep, Into the Woods. My gut reaction is to say Meryl Streep because, one, the Academy is in love with Meryl Streep. If she doesn't win one year, she'll be on stage the year after that, and the Academy also has a tendency to love musicals. That being said, Into the Woods was not the strongest musical we've gotten lately, and I don't believe she will win. I also would have looked at Emma Stone in Birdman, but I think she's still a little bit too young to get the prize in this circumstance. But don't worry, I feel like she'll get one further down the road in her long and illustrious career, hopefully. I will go with Laura Dern in Wild. Just because I haven't seen any of the movies on this list, and I just wanted to throw a dart out at the board and see what sticks. Don't yell at me. Well, that's it for part 1. Check back later for part 2, in which we will look at Best Animated Feature and what movie got ripped off, Best Cinematography, Best Costumes, Best Song and Score, I'll just combine those into one category, and finally, Best Visual Effects for those people that like to see stuff go boom. Well, what did you guys think? Am I way off? Are you looking forward to this show? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you see and you want to see more, go to facebook.com/movieguy17 or Twitter at nmovieguy17, and please subscribe. Stay sharp, movie guys and gals.